Hi, I'm Pete Worden, and I'm here to talk to you, my fellow Ames employees, about how NASA's fiscal year 2014 budget will affect our center. The new proposed 2014 budget is good news for Ames, it's good news for NASA, and it's good news for the country. The proposed budget announced this morning proposes $733 million in spending at Ames. This is $22 million more than FY 2013. The FY 14 budget proposal for the agency and Ames is a strong sign of support from the administration of the programs and projects being worked by NASA. As you know, we're in a very challenging budget period. So this proposed increase in funding allows Ames to build on our history and our successes and continue as NASA's Center for Innovation and Creativity. Now, the highlight of this budget is a really cool and compelling new mission to identify, capture, and relocate an asteroid. So there's financing in this budget to begin this first ever mission to actually go out and capture and relocate an asteroid before 2025. I'm very excited about this mission. It advances NASA's advanced exploration and technology development goals, it leverages our existing systems and efforts, and it benefits future exploration objectives for carrying humans further into space than ever before and eventually to Mars. With Ames' proven expertise in human factors, entry, descent, and landing, and developing affordable technologies, I believe we are well positioned to play a key role in this very exciting new mission. Now let me turn to science. Later this year, we anticipate the successful launch of the Lunar Atmosphere and Dust Environment Explorer Observatory, or LADEE. This robotic mission will orbit the moon to gather detailed information about the lunar atmosphere, the conditions near the surface, and the environmental influences on lunar dust. We're looking forward to learning what dust is like on the moon for the first time, really. Let me turn now to SOFIA. Ames leads the science observations for NASA's Stratospheric Observatory for Infrared Astronomy, or SOFIA. And this features the largest telescope ever to fly on an airplane. This year, SOFIA will see new science observations on star formation regions, along with ongoing development of the Airborne Observatory. The Kepler mission, another incredible mission here. It continues to find thousands of new planets around distant stars. Once the mission is completed, Kepler will have determined the frequency of Earth-sized planets in the habitable zone of their parent stars, and this will lay the foundation for the agency's future efforts in characterizing and eventually imaging extrasolar planets. This year promises even more amazing discoveries from Kepler. Stay tuned for some of the exciting news from this extremely successful and Ames-managed mission. Now, I'm also proud that Ames is a major partner in NASA's Transiting Exoplanet Survey Satellite, or TESS. This was recently selected and approved for launch in 2017 and carries on the legacy of the Kepler mission and has a really big role for the folks here at this center. Now, there's some other highlights of the budget. Aeronautics, our oldest and still one of the most important things we do, has been increased from $128.1 million to $131.1 million. This budget supports Ames contributions to the next-gen air traffic management development, aviation safety, environmentally responsible aviation, advancing innovative concepts for aeronautics, and air traffic management in general. Ames continues to advance concepts and technologies for efficient national airspace operations and increase autonomous system capability. Ames is also developing tools to analyze aviation data for safety and improve human performance. Now, space technology, and this is a really important one I want to emphasize. This has been increased for Ames from $81.2 million to $103.1 million. We see an increase in this budget for funding the small spacecraft development program, technology demonstrations, as well to support future awards and exploration technology development work and entry systems. Also, this is where some of the key asteroid work is going to be conducted, so we expect to play an important role in that area. We see an increase from $3 million to $37.8 million in construction and environmental compliance restoration, and this will go for demolition and environmental restoration projects. Now, in the exploration program, we see an increase from $52.8 million to $58.5 million. This increase is for the Orion multipurpose crew vehicle, human research programs, and advanced exploration systems. Education. Now, education is where there are some significant changes. The administration is launching a bold reorganization of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, or STEM. NASA fully supports this consolidation of education activities. Now, this means that the amount of money budgeted within NASA for education will decrease, but the overall amount of money the country is spending on STEM will increase. Our programs here at Ames, such as the FIRST robotics program, one which I had the privilege of visiting here just a week ago, where some really cool young people that are going to help us capture an asteroid. It's kind of interesting that the way we're going to capture an asteroid is not by using Bruce Willis, but we're going to use robots. So these young folks are going to be doing that for us. But these education programs are going to be managed somewhat differently. They're going to be managed out of other agencies. We expect that NASA's activities in these areas will actually increase, assuming that we make good proposals. But in addition to our contributions to this new approach, we are expanding achievements in space exploration, technological innovation, and scientific discovery, and we will continue to play a strong role in educating the public and inspiring students to become engaged in STEM technologies. Now, in conclusion, I'm proud that with this new budget, Ames will continue our leadership in thermal protection for entry, descent, and landing technology, information technology, high-performance computing, intelligent robotics and systems, air traffic management, biology and biotechnology, human factors, Earth, space, and life sciences, next-generation aviation improvements, and small spacecraft missions. Now, next year, in 2014, Ames will celebrate our 75th anniversary. The future promises to be challenging, but really exhilarating. Our talented and dedicated employees have and will continue to play a vital role in NASA's many successes. We will also continue to help this country make advancements towards the capabilities and missions of tomorrow. Now, more information can be found on the NASA website, so I encourage you to go look at that to get the details I haven't gone over. And finally, I just want to say Godspeed Ames, Godspeed NASA, and Godspeed the United States of America.